So, Star Citizen is filled with so much awesome gameplay, and one of the things I love to do in this game is mine the explosive but highly valuable material that is Quantanium. So today we're going to go out in the Prospector. I'm going to show you how to kit it out for some beautiful mining of Quantanium, and then yeah, we're going to head out there and like fill up on some Quantanium and come back here to the Ambitious Dream Station, Crew L1, and hopefully make a tidy profit. One thing to know actually is that I've actually already gone out and done one run of this. So you can see here I've got one Quantanium job being processed. It's going to take about a day to finish processing. But my idea, and this is going to be a bigger set of videos, is I'm going to do this trip a good few times, and then I'm going to fill up the huge, awesome, where is it? Caterpillar. Here it is. So this is actually, I'll show you a screenshot of what this ship looks like. It's a huge cargo ship, and my plan is to fill up this ship with all pure Quantanium. It's going to take me a few runs over the next couple of days, weeks, I don't know. And then we're going to do a big video where I literally try and get all of that to Area 18, where we're then going to sell it. It's going to be really, really stressful because it's going to be weeks of work, potentially, or hours and hours and hours of work. So I'm a little bit scared. But yeah, what we got to do first is actually get the Quantanium in the first place. So yeah, let's head over to the Prospector, the little mining ship. So yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that massive mega delivery of Quantanium. It's going to be risky. I might even ask friends to chaperone me because I don't want to lose and get, you know, people pirate me all that Quantanium. It's going to be a big profit thing, and I thought it would be like a really cool little follow-up video in the next few weeks. Now, one interesting thing note about the Prospector here is, one, I've installed an Atlas Quantum drive, so it's nice and fast in Quantum. I have applied a beautiful color blue skin. Usually it comes in like all chrome, which to be fair, I do really like. But as you can see, we're missing a mining module right now. So I need to go over to Port Tressler, I think. Is it Port Tressler? Or no, it's Port Olisar, which is fairly close, way quicker to get to. So we're going to Port Olisar there, when Port Tressler is all the way over in Microtech, so that's quite lucky. But this ship, if you've never seen it before, is a light miner. It's the smallest miner you can get. I did do, by the way, a video on the Mole, which is a multi-crew mining ship, which was quite fun. Go click that annotation if you want to go watch it. But this ship is awesome. I love it for a few reasons. Number one, it's really small, really easy to get to everything. It's even got a little bathroom. You know, you get caught out in space, no worries. But look at this visibility. It's absolutely insane. It's probably the best visibility ship, if you could call it that, out of any other ship in the game. It's insane. It's awesome. I really like this ship because, one, you can see, you know, where all the Quantanium will go in little saddlebags on the side. You've got like a nice like VTOL thing. Oh, I need to turn the engine on. That would be helpful. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's got a little VTOL thing. And they swing around. It looks so cool. I love it. So cool. Yeah, visibility look. Absolutely insane. And the other thing it has over the Mole, which is a much bigger ship, is you don't have to leave your seat. So I think if I take off here, hang on, just get out a little bit. Nice. Landing gear. If I go into mining mode, I think I can go into mining mode without a mining thing. Yeah, I don't have to change seats. So in the Mole, I have to go down a ladder, get in a seat. It's a whole rigmarole. And ideally, you would have someone flying and someone doing the mining. In this, you can do it all yourself. So it's pretty cool. Now, the only thing this thing doesn't have is a huge tank to take as much quantum as you can. It's fairly small. It's got 4 sacks. So, you know, it's about, I think, 32 cargo space, whatever it's called. So yeah, not the most amount of room to do stuff, but yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna kit out the mining laser, and then we're gonna head to my favorite mining location. Okay, so here we are at Port Olisar. Lovely little place. Love it. I don't know if this is true, but I heard someone tell me the other day that they're gonna blow this up at some point. I really hope they don't, because it's so nostalgic for me. This is the first space station in the game. I don't know how many years ago that was, but I do have fond memories of this way back when, spawning my Constellation Phoenix, back when it looked nothing like it does now, on this very space station. So yeah, I kind of hope they keep it, because it's kind of nice. Oh my word, that was close. Hang on. That'll do. Right, so where we want to go is, well, first thing I need to do actually is store the ship so I can put stuff into it. Down here, prospector, store. There's already one here, that's funny. Nice, and then we're going to go up here, I believe, dumper's depot. And we are going to buy some components. And the one we want is the Lancer MH1 mining laser. It's $23,500. So I'm going to get one of those. Nice. I'm then going to go mining modules. And I'm going to buy a Brant module. And I'm also going to buy a Surge module. Right, so we're going to go to Loadout Manager, Prospector, and then we're going to go Utility. And we're going to attach the Lancer MH1 mining laser. And that will give me 3 sub-item slots. So the default one, I think, is the Arbor MH1. And that only gives you 1 slot. So if you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself, just go for the Grey Cat Industrial version. And then we're going to attach a Surge module, Brant. And these are all 5-time use items. Which is really annoying, actually, because once they run out, you have to re-equip them. And there's one really annoying thing about this right now, and you can't tell how many uses an item has left. So let's say you go out and you use it 3 times. It's kind of annoying because you kind of have to kind of get rid of it, because you don't want to get caught out there with a module then like breaking halfway through mining. So it's a little bit wasteful, but hey, there we go. So now let's call it back out. Alright, here it is. Lovely setting, by the way. Looks amazing. But there's the laser. Looks awesome. It's quite a beefy situation. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can actually see the modules on the laser. So that's a Brant module. That's a Surge module. I didn't actually know this before. And then we've got another Brant module. So that's really cool that they're actually on the device. And once we use one 5 times, it will actually just like eject and like you'll be able to see it in space floating off, which is kind of cool. Right, and where we want to go and where I'm going to go mining today is Her L3. The reason why is because once we've got the Quantanium, getting to Crew L1 takes about, I don't know, like 2 minutes max. And I don't know if I said actually, once you start extracting the actual Quantanium, you've got 14 minutes to get back, otherwise the ship will explode. So it's pretty high stakes actually. You can make around 80 to 100k if you get enough Quantanium, probably more than that actually, if you were really lucky and you had the right modules and everything. And then if you refine it, which is what we've been doing, or I showed you earlier, you can get pretty much double that, or like a lot more. So really profitable, and that's just one run. So if you can imagine a Drake filled with like many runs worth of Quantanium, we're gonna make a tidy profit, and it's gonna be awesome. Okay, pretty much here, and I don't know if I said this before, but when we're gonna look for an asteroid with Quantanium in, we're gonna look for one. Go into scanning mode here. We're going to look for one that has around either two asteroids with 20% or less, or like 20 and 10 would be fine, or 30 or more percent. Anything less than that's probably not worth doing. Because when you start extracting, you have to leave. You can't, you know, find another asteroid. So, yeah, it's it's all good. But you need to make sure you find that good... What the... Why is everything suddenly yellow? What the frick? So these yellow boxes here, every time I hit scan, will lead me to a asteroid potentially, and then we're going to scan it once we get closer with the mining arm out. Give it a proper scan, and yeah. Basically, it's just luck whether or not you find what you're looking for at the end of the day. Might be the first one we come across. It could take us an hour. I literally have no control over this section. But I'll try and edit it so you're not watching me scan 1,000 different rocks. Unless this first one is, you know, a good one. Which I really hope it is, because that would be sweet. So this rock, it has already scanned, is an M-type. So normally I wouldn't bother waiting for the information, because M-type means no Quantanium. We're looking for one that says Q-type. So now we just head off to a different one. Oh, it's a Q-type. What we got? We're going to have to let it scan by getting closer. So you can see there in the top left, it says laser range 150 meters. So I need to get closer for it to tell me. I don't think this is going to be much Quantanium, if at all. Maybe it'll be like 1 or 2%. But I just want to show you. 2%. Called it. So it does have Quantanium, but that's not what we're looking for. So, yes. Wow. Okay, so we've got a triple rock here. This could be really, really fruitful. Is it a quad rock? Oh my word, I don't think I've ever seen quad rock. So, yeah, if this is what I think it might be, if this is Quantanium. Oh, it's M-type. No! Oh, okay, so basically, if this was Quantanium, this could have been awesome. M-type. 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 No! So yeah, I mean, the jackpot is like triple Quantanium. Especially in the mole. Not so much in this ship, because you've only got so much space anyway, so it's like it doesn't really matter too much, but yeah, that would have been really awesome. Oh, finally! Got myself a rock, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my word, that took me quite some time. Even had a situation at one point where I was scanned by 3 police officers, and one of them flew into the other police officer, and they blew up, and I nearly... My heart... I mean, man, that was nerve-wracking. But we got here. It's only 26%, so it's not quite 30, but I've been looking for quite a while, so this will do for today's video. I do enjoy mining, but sometimes you get unlucky, and today's just one of those days. Right, so we've established it's unstable. We've established it's got Quantanium. One thing I am going to do is get out of my seat and have a beverage. So what I need to do now is crack the rock initially. So this is going to be a little bit challenging because it's quite big. So I'm going to have to use the surge module, which will make it explode and go boom. So let's turn on the laser here. And actually, first thing I want to do is get a little... There we go. Screenshot time. Nice. Right. So we can turn this up, obviously. And the problem is, it's probably not going to... Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, it's not doing anything. But it is. Screenshot. So we're going to have to use the search module. So, Alt-1. Boom. There you go. So that will basically move the thing on the right up. And the idea is, if you've not seen this before, is to try and get this into the optimal section. And then once that fills in green, it will make sense in a minute. Once that fills in green, it will crack. If I do it too much and I end up... Oh my word, we're struggling here. Come on. Just gotta leave it. There we go. There we go. Come on. Yeah, if I overdo it and it goes into the red and it overcharges, it's going to explode in my face, which is not ideal. No, come on. Man, this is a challenging one. There we go. Oh, there we go, we're in. So the throttle here is so useful. Compared to mouse wheel, I can be very subtle. Got all the control I want. And I'm basically going up and down on the throttle here. So I'm putting enough power in so it stays in the green, but it doesn't overcharge and explode in my face. Come on, a little bit more. I think we did it. Nice. Woo! Okay, so that's probably, wow, I would argue the hardest bit, actually. So now we need to find the bits with Quantanium. So that's 50%. What does this have? This has none. So we're not interested in breaking that down anymore. I don't have a major torque imbalance because of those blooming police officers. Maybe. So this one is a no as well. Okay, so we got this one. So the one right in front of me, which is kind of nice. We've got this one here, which is definitely got quantum in. That's 100% quantum. Ooh wee! That is going to be spicy. Okay, and then we've got this one here, which is going to be not interesting. So there's only 2 more to break down, and then we can start extracting, which is super exciting. Okay, so I'm going to get in better position here. Whoa, easy, easy. So, okay, same again. Laser. Oh, I'm going forward. And what we want to do is we would need to probably use the Brandt module. Because this is so delicate, I need to be really careful here. And this will basically lower the charge. Look at that. This goes straight into the green. If you had a bigger rock, by the way... Ooh. If you had a bigger rock, by the way, you'd need multiple surge things going on it. Or you can buy a gadget, which I've never actually done before. And that will, like, surge it for you, which is kind of cool. Okay, looks like we're going to get this no problem. Easy on the throttle. Can't believe this whole rock is 100% quant. That's beautiful. Nice. So now they'll break off into little purple pieces. And that will make it, like, you see how there's a purple outline? And that means I can, like, suck that up. This is yellow. You can't suck that up. So you need to break it down into these chunks. And then you can, you know, get all of that good stuff. So that's really helpful because what I had before, I had 32, you can see there on the right, I had 32 SCU cargo space, but a lot of my cargo space was filled up with non-quantum, whereas this rock is way better 100%. All of that is 100%, which is awesome. So we're going to have a much easier time getting mostly quantum, which is great. This is 50% quantum, so I need to break this down. And I'm gonna do the same. Not as delicate as the previous one. There we go. I really enjoy this gameplay loop, actually. It's so satisfying doing it right. Obviously, the trying to find a quantum rock can be annoying. But some days it's the first rock you scan and then you're straight into this section, so it's not always that bad. Okay, almost there. I would say the throttle has helped me massively. Like, being able to do these minor adjustments backwards and forwards really quickly rather than on a mouse wheel. Really useful. Alright, there we go. Juicy. So now we just need to find... I got a little bit of overcharge there, so it did actually blast them apart a little bit. So that is 100% Quantanium. This is... I gotta scan them first, because when I start sucking them up, I don't want to be doing that. Because it takes like a few seconds each time. Okay, so that one... Okay, that's really awesome. So there's only one I don't want to get, and it's literally the one right in front of me. I think everything else is good to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is actually go into my map and hang on, let's just got some weird overlays going on. Right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the location, because what you don't want to do, and this has happened to me before, is you don't want to set the map or try and set the map after you've got a really explosive cargo hold full of Quantanium where you've only got 40 minutes to suck it all up. The thing is, you need to make sure that once you've got it, you can leave. So here we go. Let's start sucking it up. Nice. This is where it gets stressful because we are literally on a timer. Okay, next one. See, this is where I don't have to scan, so it's not as stressful. So I know exactly straight away this is all Quantanium, which is perfect. So now I've got 14 minutes. You can see that timer there. Wait, that's not it. Is this the one? Nope. We'll do that one last. Need this one. So this is when you need to keep a cool head and not stress out. So we get this one. And I think there's one more. This one? That's inert materials. So this is 69%. Okay, so we'll take this one. There we go. I think that's it. Yep. Cool, we're done. Right, so get rid of that. Go into Quantum. And now we've got like 10 minutes to get to the platform and store the ship before it literally explodes. Let's go. Okay, we're getting close. I can't see the timer right now. Although we do have like a volatile cargo light there up on the right. So we do have that option if we need it. But my goodness, it's really useful when you'll see in a sec. When I come out of Quantum, if I get out the mining laser, it will actually show me the timer. So obviously you can't really see it in Quantum. Maybe you can leave it out actually. I always put away the mining laser so I don't actually know. But yeah, when you get to Cruel 1, you can get out your laser again and check how much time you've got left. So let's see how much time we've got left while it's on the cooldown before we make our final quantum jump. That's a load of words. Sorry about that. It's just a pressure. I know I've got loads of time, but it's still stressful. I could literally just blow up at any moment. Right, so... Okay, so I've got 11 minutes 30. Okay. Good to know. Right. We've got our last jump here. I would advise jumping again. You could just fly there, but 73 kilometers is quite far to fly. Especially in a ship like this. So there we go. We're a lot closer now. 24. Worth waiting for the cooldown. And I'm going to get out my mining laser. Just so I can keep an eye on the timer. We've got loads of time. So, you see where I'm pointing my crosshair? Right in front of me. That's usually the pad they give me. So, that's where I'm heading. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, like on the side, you've got your thrust there. So, we're going the current speed and the boost. The boosting is not doing anything right now because we've hit the velocity we want. If I push it forward, you can see the thrust goes up. It's kind of cool. I don't know why that's not in every ship normally. Kind of an interesting system. Right, so we should be getting close enough. We've still got 10 minutes. Loads of time. The only thing that could go wrong now is my flying. So I'm going to put away that. Also, the elevator could be bugs, which could cause me a lot of issues. Right, landing gear and phone ATC.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
There you go. What'd I tell you? Every time. So yeah, you want to make sure you do this nice and carefully, he says. While I was going really fast. You're also going to be like out here. This isn't really a very popular destination. So there isn't usually too many people about. So, which is why I usually get the same landing pad every time. Alright, let's do a nice smooth landing here. Because I don't know if this is true, but if I go too fast, I might explode. Let's just assume I will, just in case, you know? Okay, Cutlass Black just spawned out in front of me. That was nice. Cool. Right, engines.
Landing complete.
I don't know how much time we've got left, but I'm going to assume something like 8 minutes or something. And that's to store the vehicle. Door. Oh my god. Are you actually joking me? This isn't funny. Oh my god. That's not funny, game. That's the sort of stuff that freaking put you in... not cool. Imagine that. Imagine me literally stuck in my ship until it blew up. Crazy. Right. Let's press the elevator button. Luckily, it's already here, which is great. Go to the lobby. Okay. It looks like everything's going to be okay. I can't imagine anything else would go wrong at this point. Unless someone literally flies into my prospector and blows it up. But that would be kind of dumb. So I don't expect that to be the case. Right. Here we are. As soon as I hit this button, we're safe. Prospector, 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 store. I hit it. There we go. Whew. Right, so now we come to the old refinery where I showed you earlier in the video, and we start processing it for the Drake project. Caterpillar project, I should say. Going to be awesome, but I'm curious, let's see how much I would have got if I just sold the ore without refining it. So prospector, so we would have got 112k. Not bad at all. Lovely, that's brilliant, but we're not interested in that. We are going to make a little bit more money and select stuff, and then we're going to set up a work order, and we are going to use the foreign exchange is pretty good. What we're looking for is here like a yield, so you can get a quote, and so I'm not going to lose too much. I'm going to lose about 100 quantity of however much, and it only costs 5,000. It's going to take a day, but that's fine because we've got loads of time for it to do its thing. So let's just put that on there. That seems like a good yield. Like, for example, the foreign exchange, get quote, costs double but is shorter. So depending on how much of like a weight you're willing to make, but it just takes into your profits. I'm not about that. So confirm. Here we go. So now we've got 2 work orders, and you can see compared to my last Quantanium trip, this one was way better. 2024 rather than 17. So yeah, pretty good. Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, let me know with a like down below. Really appreciate it. You can also subscribe for more content in the future, and I'll check back in with this mining stuff in a while. So make sure you subscribe, because obviously once it's all done, we've got a huge quantum selling situation. It's going to be absolutely epic. Take care. Bye-bye.